If you're wondering whether now is a good time to sell your home, then this is the video for you. Welcome home. My name is Justin, your local Bronx real estate agent. And if you're a first-time viewer and you want to keep getting weekly information on the home selling process or home buying advice, be sure to slam that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you don't miss anything. With that being said, so many people in the market, so many sellers are asking us what is going on. They are trying to figure it out to see what decision they should make regarding their own property and moving forward in their own life. If you're watching this video, you might be in the same situation. So I want to talk about the common questions that we're getting right now and give you the answers to them, and then you can see what makes the most sense for you to do given our current environment. Now, the three big ones I've been getting are, is it a seller's market? Should you sell your house? And what's going on with this 2020 housing market crash? So let's answer the last one first, and then we'll get back to the other two. In terms of the 2020 housing market crash, I am happy to report there is no 2020 housing market crash. What we had was an extreme slowdown in activity because of a lot of states closing their economies. In New York, we couldn't do any in-person activities for over 3 months. When it comes to selling a home, it's not like going on one of these online platforms and buying a product. People were happy that we were putting out videos and great photos and all this content about properties, but ultimately, before they were going to move forward with the purchase, most of them wanted to see it in person. So what we saw was a slowdown in activity because we couldn't do anything in person. Once we reopened, for about 2 months now, we've seen a lot more transactions picking up and the market is gaining steam. So it's going very, very well right now. Instead of prices on homes declining, we've seen them going up in a lot of areas. Now, if you like what you're hearing so far, please be sure to slam that like button for us. Now, if we're looking for a comparison on where the market's been, I'm using the last full month we had on record, which was July 2020, and comparing it to where we were in July 2019. So if we're going through this, we're going to see we had single-family homes in the Bronx. We had 97 new listings to the market in July 2019. That gave us a total of 626 listings in July 2019. Okay, so that's a lot. In July 2020, we put 115 on the market. That's a big increase from 97. However, we only had 545 units on the market. That's actually almost a 13% drop from where we were last year. What's that telling us? That's telling us low inventory, which is one of the key components if we're talking about a seller's market. Okay, now if we're talking about condominiums, you're gonna see a similar trend, right? We had more units on the market in total in 2019 versus 2020. 12% decrease, right? Price still goes up. Multifamilies. I mean, let's just run through this. Again, 820 on the market in total in July versus 728. Low inventory, that's the theme here. Another big driving factor in our market right now that we're talking about a lot, I feel like we can talk about a little more, is our low interest rate environment. These rates are ridiculous. When my wife and I, I had to say it again. When my wife and I bought our house 5 years ago, our APR was 4%. The lender was shaking our hands, smiling. Our attorney had a tear coming down from his eye. Like, I'm so happy you got this great rate. I'm looking at rates at 3, I'm looking at rates at 2.69, just things I could not imagine a few months ago. Rates are extremely low. So with them being extremely low, that is making it more affordable for people to get into the market and purchase a home, right? And now, also because of COVID, a lot of people are wondering, well, the apartment building that I'm in doesn't really suit my needs. I'm working from home now. I'm taking care of the kids maybe also. So I need a place with more space, a place where I can exercise, a place where we're not all on top of each other and feel like attacking each other. And now we can all separate and have our own privacy within a shared home. Now, if you like what you're hearing so far, please be sure to slam that like button for us. We're seeing a tremendous surge for properties in the suburbs, single family, detached, massive yards, places where people can be close to the city and close to, the amenities that they used to, but still away from people as much as possible. That's where we're seeing a huge surge in demand. So given our supply, given our demand, talking about the outer boroughs, talking about the suburbs. Suburbs. Is it a seller's market? Yes, it is a seller's market. Strong seller's market still. Okay? Not talking about Manhattan. I'm sorry, Manhattan. You'll bounce back. You'll be okay. Why are people buying in a seller's market? Well, a lot of people are going to be buying and selling regardless of what type of market it is. They have their life goals that they're looking to achieve, and they're on their own timeline, right? The other thing is they still want to take advantage of these great rates. Even if your house costs $20,000 more now than it would have last year, they might be able to save $100,000 over their life of their loan with these low interest rates now compared to last year. So it's still gonna make sense to them. Makes sense to me too. Now the question we have left is, should you sell your house? Well, that's completely up to you. So I'm backing away from it, okay? But I just want you to know that the market can bear it right now. We have super low inventory. We're talking about our outer boroughs and suburbs. We have very strong demand. It can make sense for you financially to take advantage of the situation right now, especially if you're looking to buy on the other end. You can take advantage of these interest rates too if you're gonna be financing. A question you might be asking yourself is, how much equity should I have before selling? Or there might be other factors and decisions you need to make. Perfectly fine. I cannot answer all the motivations and reasons you have, but if you want to know about the equity part, the minimum we can do is get you a professional equity assessment report so you can find out how much your home is currently worth, and then you can work backwards from there. Now, if you want to get that free professional equity assessment report, the link is in the comment and descriptions below. If you know anyone that would benefit from this video, please be sure to share it with them. The more the merrier. Lastly, be sure to slam that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you can keep getting the real on real estate. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.